you know.
Wow.
But it had me to the point that it was bleeding so bad. I was getting ready to go to the hospital. It had me to the point that it was bleeding so bad. I went through about 5 napkins. So then I went and grabbed the T-shirt I wore yesterday in a wash. It was a black T-shirt, and I started just blowing my nose into that. And I figured I throw it right back in the wash. But I wanted something a little bit bigger. And when I went to sleep last night, I kept the T-shirt by my bed just in case I needed it in the middle of the night. I woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was all stuffed up again. I said, "Oh, here we go." I figured I was on my way, and I actually blew my nose, and it was just clear. I said, "Okay." So I don't know what it was up there. That it was something. It was something in there that was probably. It could have been like a. It could have been like a cyst, a pimple, anything that maybe finally broke down.
Yeah.
It was definitely something because I mean, it's the airflow is so different.
Did you call the doctor?
Oh no, no. This happened to me about a year and a half ago, where it bled for about 20 minutes and then it was over. And it's always in the summertime. So I'm thinking it has to do with the heat and the air conditioner and sleeping and all of that at night and the dryness. I called my daughter up and I told her, and she said, "That sounds bad." I said, "You want to see it?" So I can show you what it looks like. I said, "It's nothing but clots." She said, "You know, you're not supposed to blow your nose when your nose is bleeding." I said, "It wasn't the point. It was dropping out of it anyway. I had to get it out." Hope nobody's eating this morning. I'm sorry. If y'all get over it,
Yeah. Well, I hope it doesn't reoccur and that you get it under control now.
Well, I'll find out. East Coast, Brenda. I'll find out today.
Hello,
I didn't
Brenda.
hit I didn't hit my nose or anything, so that's not the point. I think what it was. I think it was that order I put in yesterday. The final price of it. So the cost for me this year. Let me pull it up.
Wait,
DJI is an asshole. Everybody's waiting to find out that Neo hasn't come out, and they sent out emails today. It's not anything to do with. It's nothing to do with Neo. Assholes. Let me show you. Let me get the thing up. So I put the final picture in the order in yesterday to get all of the. Now I've got all the freshmen, all the varsity, and all of the signs done. What's up, Jody? Warren? I was talking and Paul just left.
so Joe, did you watch the shit show last night?
Oh hell no, I didn't watch any of it.
They went on and on blaming Trump for everything.
They're over the line. You know, they know it.
They, according to them, crime started under Trump. Border, their border protection is much better than Trump's. They're going
Yeah.
on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah. You think people are gonna believe that?
Well, they interviewed some of the people that were there, and they all, oh yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
I sent something to my kids. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find this thing, I'm gonna put it a link in the chat for people to see. They got a black woman that came on Instagram last night, and she gets on there and she says, so I got an email from Kamala and she wants my vote. I have one word for you. And she starts laughing like Kamala. Bidenomics. Starts laughing again. She goes, you didn't do, you doing nothing for me. And she starts laughing again. You know, it's just, she is so funny. And she got 2 or 3 of them out there. Yeah, I sent it to them on Instagram. It's an Instagram thing. I'll put the link in there for people. but she's had a couple of them, and she even had one of them where she said, I'm running for this, and they said, but you didn't do anything. She goes, well, so I am the vice president. We didn't do nothing. Like that.
Have you ever had a DJI drone where when you're flying and everything is fine, all of a sudden the camera goes down? Then
Just on its own?
yeah.
No.
I'm trying to figure out if it's a drone issue or if it's a controller issue.
It might be the pilot issue.
Now, let me see if I can pull it up.
Were you able to move it back up?
Yeah. But of course it throws you off, you know. It happened this morning on a flight again. It happened the other day.
That sounds like if it's doing it more than once, it sounds like it's a drone issue. I can't pull this thing up. Instagram ain't working for some reason. Instagram's probably being hacked. What came up now? Oh, who's that?
Screen share. Can you see that, Joe?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. It's going to happen as we get around up here. You want me to let me full screen it for you, okay?
Well, yeah, good. I can see it. It wasn't that much difference.
Okay, get ready.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that sounds like a gimbal issue. Yeah, that sounds like a gimbal issue there.
Yeah, it's happened to me before. So then I have to cut and paste and do all kinds of stuff to take it out of there with the video when I finish it.
Well, the good news is the gimbal issue is cheap.
Yeah. Oh, Laura. PJ. Yeah, so it's I don't know what to do, you know. You think it's a gimbal issue, it's not a controller issue?
I don't think it's a controller.
You know,
Unless you,
I'm still using that older controller, you know.
I still don't think it's a controller issue. It could be you might have hit a wheel. If anybody's got Instagram, go take a look at this woman, how she says, I got another email from Kamala. He asking me to vote for you. And she starts laughing and she says, I got one word for you, Bidenomics. And starts laughing again. And she goes, you've done nothing for me. What are you doing for me? And went off, and she's got a whole bunch of them out there. Yeah, I didn't watch a minute of it last night. I turned Fox off when they started covering.
And that idiot Cortez, she screamed at the television.
And they're saying that here to help the middle class. It ain't the middle class they're trying to help. Good morning, Laura.
The thing of what I
Hope
don't
your day has been
understand
well.
is they talk about inflation and the inflationary prices, but yet pricing has to do with the cost of producing. And if the unions want more money, they can't just pluck it out of the air. It's got to come from somewhere. So it causes inflation, you know?
Yeah.
One of my little buddies are just eating the hell out of the peanuts.
They're eating all your money.
Yeah, in fact, I got to go buy 2 more bags of peanuts. That's $120 that I really don't have to spend on peanuts. But you know, they're family. You know?
I think
I
it's
look
over
at my
with.
little squirrels as family because I don't have any family
When they can get by.
other than Mia. She's my family.
Yeah, so Laura came in right off the bat and got. She says, I have Instagram, but I'm not watching anything you shared, Joe. So I sent her back something.
So everybody needs to send forward all your Instagram stuff to Little Llama Laura.
Yeah, send everything to Laura. I guess Drone Nation's not coming on this morning. Drone Nation was going to come on at 9 or 8 o'clock this morning for the launch of the Neo.
Well, I hear that the astronauts that are stranded in space.
Yeah.
The problem is that the spacecraft that they're going to use to bring them back home
is damaged.
They don't have proper spacesuits. There's a difference in the spacesuits.
So they're stuck up there.
Yeah, they don't know what they're going to do.
That's funny.
And I would imagine, they hand fit those spacesuits to fit each astronaut. They're not like one size fits all,
No. I don't know if my daughter's coming over tonight. My granddaughter. And she's still on her way. Hold on, what? I hadn't seen an email. So I got her come. I got to print her another Benchy. I stepped on hers yesterday. I didn't see it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. She
Well,
had
now,
it. It was
what time's the granddaughter coming today?
any minute. She's on her way. Well, I want to make sure the door's unlocked. Yeah, she's on her way. I made her some pancakes for this morning.
Oh, wow.
Everything.
You're
I'm
gonna
trying
get
to
her
fill her up,
spoiled.
fill her up and make her tired.
You're gonna have her spoiled.
Well, she's spoiled already.
Well, now,
I have nothing to do with it.
how long is this indefinite that you've got to take care of her or what?
Probably. I probably have Monday and Tuesday for as long as she's working out the house. Yep. And she starts school tomorrow, but school's online. Everything's online. Her first 2 years of going to get the RN are going to be nothing but online classes, and she can do those. She can do those at nighttime or after. She don't have to do them in the middle of the day. So that's a good thing. Because she was going to go 3 days a week, but it was going to affect the job, so she switched it to online. I got to find out today what time freshmen in their practice.
Oh, when
Because I got all that pictures. I got all that
when-
pictures sitting over here.
what time? They're practicing right now, right?
No, afternoon.
Oh, it's the afternoon.
They don't start till 5 o'clock. So they're probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock when they stop. So I'm trying to decide whether I'm gonna bring those tonight or tomorrow. Might be tonight.
So what
Try
do
to
you
get them
do?
out the way.
Do you give them to the coaches or do you hand them out?
I park right there at the gate when they come in and out and make them take it on the way out. That way I can check it off and know who's got what. So I got 2 kids. I owe them a deck of cards. I had 2 kids order extra cards, and I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered them. I saw cards twice on, so I went 2. But when they order that second set, they get double. They pay $20, so they're buying 24 of them extra. And I ordered 12 extra for them. So when I put this order in yesterday, I put the extra ones in it. So they'll have them next week.
Well, you got a pretty complicated deal there.
You got to see the order. Order I put in last night just on the what you call it, the team pictures, just varsity and stuff.
Yeah.
The total, I'll put it like this: the total order, what it cost me, was almost $1,400.
Wow.
That's how much processing cost me for
But
this.
that $1,400 brings you almost 3 grand, 4 grand.
It brought me like 8.
Okay. So now, do you take like pictures of the cheerleaders too?
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
So, oh, there's the little grandbaby. Hey, Mark.
Yeah. What's up? Yellow.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's up? She got
I
a pancake.
might have to disappear in a bit. I don't know. Hi, Lance.
Hey,
How-
Lance.
How you
Just
feel?
waiting for the district nurse to come and change this dressing.
Okay.
Hey, Lance, 22 and a half hours. That's what you have left to hold on to the trophy.
It's it's back to school.
Michael.
Mm. Mm. Is that good? Is it good? Lance, like you said, 11 o'clock, 7 a.m., 5 a.m. your time tomorrow. All I'm telling you. Enjoy it while you got it. I hope
What's that?
I don't know. I hope I don't get you to stop posting.
Is that when the Neo comes out?
No, remember last week? I don't know if you saw it last. Stop walking at me. Last week, he said he flew through that little tugboat and he took the trophy. He's the best autopilot ever.
Oh,
I
right.
have one coming out tomorrow. He may quit flying.
Joe, Mark made a good remark there. Today's Tuesday, which is the historically the Neo was supposed to be out today.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Did you call? You said you were going to call.
I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning checking. It wasn't it.
Wasn't there?
I'm not going to Best Buy. That guy was winking at me. I ain't going. I'm gonna buy it online and have him ship it to him. You like that pancake? It's good. Mmm.
What do they call this?
Oh, yeah. And she's all dressed today. She got a little bracelet on and everything. You're a pretty girl today. Good morning to you. Say good morning. Say good morning to you. See the pop ups? Pop up. You're gonna get kicked. I'm gonna throw a shoe.
I think that can help you.
So what's the temperature like up there, Paul?
61 degrees.
Well, we're at 77. Feels like 77. It's funny. It feels like 77 with 72% humidity. It's just that we had a cold front come through. And tomorrow morning, they said here in Mandeville, it'll be 66 degrees. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to sit outside. Johnny's going to have to put his hoodie on.
Oh, it's 18 degrees here, whatever that is. Echo, what's 18 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit?
18 degrees Celsius is 64.4 degrees.
64.
Around and around.
A bit breezy, but feels chilly.
Yep. Owned by you, right by you.
Yep.
How much does it cost? £4,000? You get your bells and whistles.
Good morning.
I found an alternative.
Are you sleeping?
And use your family account for a more personal send-off.
I said around.
No personal. 1,400.
Yeah, definitely. You tell him.
Bring out your note.
The feature. Price.
She just did something my grandmother used to do.
What's that?
She had a finger in her nose, right? And said, "Take your finger out your nose." She went, My grandmother used to go like that when she was like, stop something every once in a while. She did. She went. You're too happy. You just have no idea.
I told you both.
That's pretty. Huh?
I said a boy.
We're gonna have to show everybody how pretty you are today.
That's a boy. That's a boy. What's it? Boy.
Oh, this is crazy. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that's
That's
that.
a boy.
That's Justin.
I gave you just one.
Which would you choose? One Hebrew?
Show everybody how pretty you are today. Look, show everybody how pretty you are today. She got a little bracelet on, everything.
Papa,
Pop-up's loud, huh?
hey, Papa,
Hold on. Ah, darn it.
The lightweight, folding, travel mobility scooter, the Lady Scooter. It really has honestly changed my life. I've always done something. We've been going to more places more often, doing really adventures. The Lady Scooter is available with more facilities.
Sound like the maintenance guys might have been bringing something up the stairs. It was going boom, boom, boom all the way up the stairs. Either that or that woman upstairs rolled down.
Oh, yeah?
She about big enough to make that sound.
Maybe he's got one of those three-wheeled sack trucks that climb stairs.
Thanks for calling Best Buy in Port Huron. To hear when the store is open, say store hours.
Store hours.
Store hours. Sure. There's one store near you. Our Fort Gratiot store at 4611 24th Avenue is closed right now, but will be open today between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. and tomorrow between 10 a.m.
To the edge, stay free on you or watch a new day, Sunday at 8. Could be worse.
Right.
What?
It is worse.
Someone bought it for Christmas Eve. Check on the wedding. Why do you want to go on a camping holiday? You can go in the garden and get Netflix. nature element. Recapturing of those primitive skills that are still in our genes.
Sidney Smith. I like the warm freshman.
We'll be able to look at this.
Welcome to my world.
Is a man thing. You don't take wives. Of course, you take wives. That's where he learns that when they hear that noise in the night, they do. And they got the conclusion.
I'm going to review operating continental needs.
Which continent, darling?
Well, Europe. Italian bread.
Where we do keep a few special items for the more discerning customer who come in.
Oh, I was just passing and I thought it was right. It saved me going all the way to a prop shop.
What would you like, madam?
Smith sausage.
Yes, we have pepperoni and we have salami.
No. Smoked sausage. I'm afraid you got that.
Well, you see, we discontinued that line when the new and improved version came along.
It improved the smoked sausage.
Oh, yes, ma'am. By leaps and bounds. Let me show you.
That doesn't look smoked.
No, that's because it's not smoked, madam. What we have here is the latest refinement in continental meats.
Well, if it's not smoked, what is it?
Snack, madam. These are smoked sausages. You see, it tenderizes the meat and enhances the flavor.
Smoked.
Yeah, not by anybody, other by professionals. And they
Okay. I went and tried to search for that new Neo, and I couldn't find any place that has it, or even lists it as part of their products.
If you ever go to food restaurants, you will often hear them snacking their sausages and singing their little Lithuanian hearts.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. And you will want to make beans to go with that, of course. Absolutely.
Start. Gerald, that's no interest in me.
My body takes you at all.
I just don't do the half with Steve at night.
I know what it's that.
But what is it you want? I've got work to do.
Question is, Luke, what do you know? It's Joe, isn't it? So what are you doing about it? He belongs to that. He takes it for granted. He needs someone who's going to treat him proper.
Oh, which will be me.
Well, look here. Your idea.
She's my best friend.
So you want to be the life on some doofus who doesn't really care. He is not a doofus. What's it? It's just back below the line and it turn left. Well, it sounds as if it turned a bit more than that.
And all aliens in bed.
There's one instance that he never actually left the bed. I could get mine, so I called him today, which is unreliable in the extreme. The planet Leia runs on a different time to ours. Oh, that's his right, Catherine. He's still haven't finished my boiler. So the risk of nature is like that the aliens abducted him their time, but in our time, he's still in the bed. It's not really that's all the way up a trap.
All the recorded and transcribed for evaluation to train personnel into a contact center technology. Find an automated system that can handle
I mean, you can't just go and
Mr. Nibbles for Dallas are picking up the space time.
and if you want to tell I know, I've been
On occasion.
DJI Eaton Neo.
increases out there.
But I don't regard respectful widowhood a suitable platform for the handling of gentlemen's pajamas. Even if they are picking up the space time.
Availability.
What about the only investigation? They've never been interested in that.
Availability of the DJI Neo, a new drone.
I'll get you right over to a specialist to help with your inquiry.
Oh, dear. Oh, for being a bad,
Hold for the next available specialist.
they like other women.
Did nobody tell you that Italian men like women?
Yes, I don't think it meant them all. It was beyond my experience. I captained the girls' hockey team.
Yeah, the new DJI Neo, it's a drone, is supposed to be available for purchase today. Do you guys, yeah, I just wondered if that's something you stock or you have available, or?
It means
A lot of the drones, they actually shells here, so I don't think it's inventory here. Yeah, so don't have any drones.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You don't know who carries DJI in the Michigan market, do you? I'm in Port Huron.
for making it.
Neo, Neo. It's a brand new drone they just introduced that was supposed to be released for purchase today.
Morning, Donald.
Yeah, we all had, what was going on today? We all had to talk to our secretaries. Hey, Johnny called me. Johnny wants to go flying on Thursday. We're gonna try to do it. It's supposed to be 66 degrees.
Got some questions for you. Well, not exactly. If this becomes any more dominated.
Yeah. She's looking at the TV. I'm putting my video on for her.
Okay, the Best Buy doesn't open till 10 o'clock. I was gonna call them and ask them about the Neo, the status. Because when you go to DJI and you search, it had me go to an Apple store. So I called the Apple hotline, and they said, no, we've removed all of our DJI products from our locations.
Huh.
Okay, so really nice gal. She went and looked and she says, I would check your
My ears are tuned.
Best Buy, because they handle DJI.
The same with him.
More movies. Thank you. Thank you. Don't trust me. Check it out.
Well, the Neo isn't on.
It's
The
not on
drones.
DJI yet.
It's not on the DJI drone store yet.
So I have a piece of the pancake sitting there on the edge of the desk, right?
Yeah.
Loki comes over to me and he gets on my leg like he wants me to pet him, right? And I'm petting him and he looks at me and he kind of inches over and he kind of goes,
And then nicked
knows
it.
where it's at. He's trying to reach over for it.
Well, let him have it.
I'm not gonna give it to him yet. He'll get some today.
First come, first serve, in my book. Yeah.
Well, I made little pancakes about that big for her, and she ate almost the whole one first. See, if I fill her up, she'll go to sleep.
Method to your madness, is that?
Hell yeah. I always have a plan. But see, she's getting more comfortable now with the dogs. She's on my futon over there, way over by the dog. And he's got the ball. He's bringing her the ball because she'll throw it.
About your side?
Throw the ball. What's it? Lily, get the ball and throw it.
Why?
She said, why?
He looked back.
Loki, get the ball. Go get the ball and give it to Lily.
Can you do it? You didn't like the Chinese thing. I thought you liked it better. The person walking away is all back. She can
Oh,
please raise your hand if you think she should pay more attention to me. And honest, hard working, gentle looking,
she likes watching my videos. I got the video on. She's sitting up there watching it and she's yawning. Oh, get her to fall asleep on the futon. That'd be nice.
Yeah, then you can keep an eye on her.
Oh, she's right there.
Well, now, what time is Mama coming back to get her?
Same thing. Anytime around 1.
I thought Johnny wanted to go flying this afternoon.
Oh, we're going Thursday morning.
Oh, Thursday morning.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 66 Thursday. I tell you, I missed when I went Sunday. I had my chance to go through that tugboat. I didn't take the ride down to the tugboat. I was going to, and I really, because I flew at the riverfront, and in the riverfront there was hardly any wind.
Hey,
So
Don,
the wind was probably 6 miles an hour.
Mudball wants to know what the hell's going on here today.
Yeah, 'cause everybody was on their phone.
So we hasn't had time to get rid of the
What's the ball?
hold it up. Right. Get
The ball.
your space.
You tired? Watch yourself.
Ugh.
Leave that alone. Don't touch that.
I mean, I gotta adjust the screen on the back door.
Pet the papa. Pet the papa. Oh, she will be nice to you. Pet, be nice. Stop, pet. Get right here. Get the ball. Pick the ball up. That gets me mad about the Neo. The leaks, usually they're pretty close. Just gives me more time to make more money.
Oh dear. Is it bedtime yet?
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Oh, Thursday can't. Well, shoot, I told Johnny Thursday I can't fly Thursday. I got the pest guys coming in. We'll have to let him know. Yeah, I was looking for, I wanted to do Thursday morning because like I said, it's supposed to be 66. That'd be, we'd have to bring a jacket. What's up, Justin? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah, there's all kinds of clouds out there. Oh. Justin, how are you doing? Really heavy cloud bank to my west, and Mia's out there laying in the yard. I was keeping an eye on her. She just loves laying in the dirt. I don't get it. Then again, there's probably things I do she doesn't get either, too. So, you know. Joe's got the grandbaby.
Bo likes doing that. He likes going out and sitting in the sun. On the ground.
She's in the shade underneath the tree out there, just kind of chilling, you know.
Well, Paul, look, go out there and lay next to her in the dirt and see what it's like.
Oh, no. Well, first of all, if I laid down out there, you'd have to call a wrecker to get me off the ground because
bring your phone.
I'll be like, nah, I see why. I've been missing out for years. This is awesome.
Well, you know, I used to have an 8-man hot tub. That's what that one building is out behind the house. It's got electric and everything. And I used to have a hot tub in there. But I found that the expense of keeping the hot tub going, not only the electric cost, but, you know, the pumps go, the thermostat goes, all this stuff. You know, it was costing me tons of money just to keep that thing going. And I might use it once a day or once every couple of days. That's kind of crazy.
That sounds
familiar.
I mean,
honestly, using it once a day is not bad. I mean, that's pretty good. I know people that have hot tubs that use them like once every 5 months.
But Paul, think about something. That sounds familiar. How many times you throw peanuts out?
Oh, every hour or two.
So that costs more than a hot tub.
Technically, you're just throwing money out on the lawn.
Well, but that's feeding my family.
You might as well go out there and throw a bunch of quarters out there. You feed the local neighborhood kids.
So question is, I dress up like a squirrel, you gonna throw me money?
Why do you feed them? Oh,
you dress up like a squirrel, you'd be surprised how much money you'd make.
TJ might.
I feed them maybe twice a day, not every hour.
Oh, well, I'm sitting here looking out at the where I feed them. And if it's like right now, I don't see any peanuts still left, and I just threw out a bucket full of them about a half hour ago.
Yeah, well, they just collect them and take them and store them away somewhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially the ones that crack me up are not only the squirrels, which they do that, but I've got a couple of what do you call the little guys? Chipmunks.
Chipmunks.
And they turn around and they'll get 3 of them in a cluster, stick one up in this cheek, one up in this cheek, and put one in their mouth, and off they go, you know?
I hope you're wearing your floaties, Dusty. Be careful, little guy. Yeah.
They do make peanut holders?
They're just like bird feeders. Yeah, they have them just like bird feeders.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
But I think the fun of for Paul is
Lily.
actually walking outside and
Lily,
throwing them for
Lay
him.
down.
Yeah, I make a little,
Lay down, go
little
take a sleep.
noise
Nap now.
and they come running. Or if I'm late getting there, they'll come up here to the window and hey.
Yeah, so this is what it is. They got like a few different kinds, like this one here. You fill it up and then they like pull them through the thing.
There you go.
And they got ones like that, look like little houses.
Like the one with the
No.
corn.
Well, who would eat the corn?
Squirrels like corn.
Do they?
Yeah. They'll eat ears of corn. Yeah, they love it.
Well,
Squirrels will eat.
the only thing
Squirrels will eat whatever you give them.
The only thing about the having a peanut feeder
Logan.
is you got to fill it. Where I can just go to the door and throw handfuls out there, you know.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
only fill it once a day.
Squirrels. Yeah, I've put in fruits and stuff. Like sometimes I put stuff out in the bird bath out in the backyard. Because obviously we don't use it for actual bird bath because it's got a crack in the bottom of it. But it's like when I put all that hamster and bird seed that we had out there,
Yeah.
they ate every bit of it.
Turn on Christmas tree.
Squirrels fucked that shit up and it was gone within like a few days. And then we put I put fruit out there before, like apples and stuff
Where's
that
he living?
started going a little bad. I put out there and they ran up there and ate them. I didn't give a hell.
So
crap.
that on our golf course, they eat bacon sandwiches.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm going to your golf course. Somebody give me a bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
Who's she talking to, Joe?
She's talking to the dog, actually.
Ah.
Loki, she went and sat on the futon,
Uh-huh.
and Loki went and got up there by, and he was in her face just a minute ago. He's up there like he's about a foot from her, facing me like he's protecting her. But what got me was just a minute ago. I went to take a picture of it and he stopped. But he got over there and he was sitting there right up. They were face nose to nose. Hey, you're too loud.
Hey, everybody at the chat. Oh, give one general hello to everybody.
She's just talking to her imaginary friend right now. She's having a good old time.
Laura just said, "Shut up, Justin."
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, it's still only 63 degrees here, Joe.
Wow.
Is it hot down there?
78.
Well, that's down from what it normally is.
Oh, yeah, usually right now it's about 85, 90.
Yeah.
64 here. And it's starting to get now that 64 feels chilly.
This is absolutely the best. This picture.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open now for a refurbished Mini 4 Pro drone only.
Did you wreck
Oh.
yours or something?
No, I've just bought all the rest of it from a guy who drowned his. So the RC2 controller,
Hey,
2 batteries, filters, charger.
What, did he just give up on flying after he wrecked it?
Yeah. Well, he didn't wreck it. He lost it in a lake. He's not, I don't think he's given up flying. He's still got other drones.
It's kind of funny. You think he would have just bought a replacement himself.
Well, yeah, that's what I would have done if it had been me and it hadn't have been insured or anything. I'd have just got a drone myself. But he sold me all that for £225.
Oh, Laura says she got rid of her drone yesterday, Joe.
Which
yeah,
is about $290. And the remote itself is going for £250 on eBay. So with all the rest of it, I reckon I've got probably 400 quid's worth of stuff for 225.
there you go. She's sitting up there, and he's sitting up there next to her.
Watching her.
Yep.
That's a great picture right there.
Looking
I
at
wish I had my camera to take it. It'd been better.
looking at the photographs he's left on the controller from the Lake District, he got it in January. So he's not had it all that long.
What she's doing is she's watching to make sure that crazy Papa don't try to steal her snack.
He's trying to steal the snack.
Exactly. He's making sure he gets the snack, not you.
Yeah, he almost got one a little while ago.
Got rid of her drone, huh? Wonder if she's gonna buy some V-Bucks.
She's gonna buy a camera.
Okay, I know Laura wants to get a camera, but I'm just saying for myself, it's just my opinion. I don't see the point in buying a camera when you have a high-end phone that's got a nice ass camera on it. Unless you're doing professional work and you're buying a camera like Joe's got. I don't see the point. This is just my opinion. Just putting it out there. I told Laura that too, but she said she would rather have a camera.
I'd rather have a drone.
Well, the stuff
Never
she's
gets
taking now, basically, she's taking with her phone. And it looks good.
Well, what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying is like, I don't see the point in somebody going out and buying like a DJI Pocket if you have a $1,400 phone in your pocket that can take damn near just as good as photos. I just don't see the point in it. I think
To
you're
be honest,
wasting your money at that point.
probably better photos.
Do what?
The phone will probably take better photos.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't see the point in wasting money on a handheld camera like that. Like I say, unless you're doing professional work and you're going out and buying a $2,000-3,000, camera like Joe's got, or like
Mm.
Donald has, that I completely understand what spending the money on. Or if you
Right.
just want to take pro pictures like that and you just
You
have
stop
extra
growling at
money.
her.
But if you just need a camera to walk around and videotape and vlog and just do basic stuff with, dude, a phone's gonna be more than efficient.
No, don't step on
Justin, Sarah says she'll be there about 11:45.
For what?
it. Stop it.
I don't know.
It's stop it.
Oh, she's using her money towards her trip out Saturday, Laura said.
I mostly enjoy. I mostly agree with you, Justin.
Oh,
What on the camera stuff?
Yep.
nice.
That being said, if she is using her phone and she's getting a lot of pictures and she's interested in getting into more control
Yeah.
over the image, then I could see
Yeah.
her getting a camera and learning that.
You can't change the shutter speed and the aperture on a phone. You just take a picture. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's apps you can change the shutter speed on a phone.
I must admit, I've never actually tried doing anything manual.
Yeah, there's some apps that will let you control exposure and stuff like that.
All right.
I know on the Samsung cameras they have a couple extra
Go ahead.
apps you can download for the camera that's made by Samsung.
Did you not recognize me?
Like they have an HDR one you can download for doing, I guess, HDR footage. And I think they have one other one that does some other stuff.
I opened my back door to let the cat in. She looked at me and turned and ran like I was a stranger.
I saw a YouTube video yesterday, it might have been Instagram, where the woman's I'm gonna laugh thinking about it. Woman's laying in the bed and the cat's sitting there. It says, "When you've been waiting to do this all day," and the cat jumps up, pops her in the back of the head, and takes off running. She jumps up, grabs the shoe, and chases the cat. I sent that to my son because he just got a cat, Justin, and he had the cat laying up it was laying up on his neck, and the cat decided to get away, so he took off and slapped him in the side of the head and took off. Loki, stop growling at her. You know there's a no growling help. She's not gonna do you anything but pet you. That's funny. He's all in her face, but she gets over here to pet him and he growls a little bit.
I talked to Best Buy, Joe, and they do not have the Neo available and do not know when it is going to be available.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're coming to replace the windshield. That's right. Forgot about that.
Get on
The
him,
thing
Sarah.
is, well, I couldn't remember if it was that or Thomas's appointment. There was two other things that were happening this week. My bad. No,
Getting old, huh?
Safe Light's coming to replace the windshield today because it got a crack in it.
So you say you're getting old, huh?
Yeah, that's what happens. When
No, I just couldn't remember which of the three things it was this week.
Well, you know, the thing of it is that you got all the symptoms of aging.
Well, how do you guys even remember what the symptoms are?
In other words, your theory is if you forget things, you never knew them in the first place.
Yeah, Justin, saying that you're not as bad as us is not the same as saying you're not getting old.
I never said I wasn't as bad as you. I gotta run Sarah back to work because
Because
some
they're coming to
reason-
fix the windshield.
I asked her, I said, you should have just had them come to your work. They would have done it right there in the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of driving all the way back home to pick me up and me having to take you back to work. I told her that. That's like Safe Light's whole like spiel is they'll come anywhere and do your windshield. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their advertisements actually show them doing that.
And she said, well, they needed the key to the car. I said, what for? I was like, last time when I watched Safe Light sit and do my windshield, they never even got into the damn car. They literally ripped the windshield out from the outside and got.
Oh, so they didn't need the access to the vehicle.
Not with the guy that did my window. He went around the outside of the window with this big razor thing, cut all the way around and cut the seal. And then he reached in there with this thing and pried it all the way around, pulled the window out. He could have jumped in the fucking front seat and drove off with the car the way he took the window out. He didn't need the keys to get in there.
Banana? Banana?
And it only took him like maybe 30 minutes to put the windshield in. Take the old one out. Is that quick?
Alexa, go to volume 3.
Those guys are, but see, Florida has that thing here.
What, wheels on a bus?
Where your insurance has to pay
That's
for a
a
new windshield. They
wheels
can't
on a bus.
deny it or anything. So it's automatically covered regardless. As soon as you call Safe Light up, they call your
Alexa,
insurance and pretty much
go to
tell
volume
them
3.
we're replacing the windshield. You have to pay for it. So it's like one of those things. I know a lot of states have that.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
I'm sure you guys probably, some of you guys have that too in your state where they have to
Yeah,
replace.
she
your
loves that
windshield.
song.
You guys got that, Joe?
What?
Where you the insurance has to replace your windshield if it's broken? In Louisiana?
No, not really. But I got 0 deductible, so I can break mine every day, and I don't care.
Yeah, so it's just not automatic. You got to have it on your policy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but years ago, I was driving around during Katrina time, and a guy came out and shot my back window out. That's the guy that shot at me when I was doing pictures.
I know the instructions said you had to have the keys available. That's why they want you walk
Stop
out there when
doing
they
that.
get there and you hand them the keys.
She's gonna pet you. Let me see.
Jesus.
Did he bite you? What do you think? Be nice to her.
Why? What's up? Is windscreen broken?
Yeah, when Sarah was taking, it's been broke for a little while now. When Sarah was taking Thomas down to camp, a few days after we took the girls down, she was going down the road and I guess a truck or something shot something up in the air and it hit the windshield.
Just a stone up or something, yeah.
I just kept forgetting. We just kept forgetting to call and have them come out and do it. But
Yeah. Well, they'll come and do it outside your house here.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll do it anywhere here. They'll come to your work. They'll do anything. They don't care.
Works, car park, anything. Yeah.
Yeah, they got all the tools right in the van. They can do it all right there.
Yeah.
And then they have that Safe Light over here also promotes that injection shit. And like
Yeah.
if your window has like a little like
Chip.
spider crack, they can inject it with this resin.
Yeah, they do that here as well. In
Yeah.
fact, but only if it's not in the driver's line of sight. If it's in front of the driver, it has to be replaced. Anywhere else, if it's just a crack or a chip, it can be repaired.
I've seen them do it a couple times over here. And you can't even that shit works really well. Like you can't even tell it was there.
Yeah.
When it's done properly, it's like it's like a disappearing act.
Yeah. Well, I know Safe Light over here sued a couple of companies that kind of.
I mean,
they were the ones that I think that had the patent on it.
Yeah, our insurance companies tend to have it so that if they can repair the windscreen, it don't cost you anything. But if they have to replace it, you have £100 to pay.
Yeah, in
As
Florida, ours is free for
a deductible. Suppose we call it, but you call it a deductible.
Yeah, in Florida, you don't have to pay anything for that.
I think you can, on some policies, they will let you upgrade to free replacement. But to be honest with you, the amount of times that your windscreen actually does get broken.
Especially in freaking England, because you guys don't drive nearly as much as we do.
No, I think in all the years that I've been driving, and that's since 1978, I've only ever had one window replaced. And that was because somebody threw something at the car.
This will be our second windshield in about a 12-year period.
Mm.
When I had my Lincoln, I had a crack in the windshield like that, a little crack. And I went to they got Blue Harbor gas station, and it's a car wash, and they repair the windows too. And he walked up to me and he said, "You want me to repair it? It doesn't cost you anything. I'll just need your insurance card." Like that, because the insurance paid him like $25 to do it. And I said, "Sure." He said, and it was almost in the line of sight. And he looked at it and he goes, "Yeah, I got some stuff that you won't even see it when I'm finished." And he put that thing on there, and when he finished, it looked like it was gone. I couldn't even see it.
Mm.
Yeah, that stuff works really well. Like I said, I think Safe Light was. I know that they came up with some custom resin of their own. I think they ended up suing a couple other companies that they claim they stole their patent from them or something. I remember it was a few years back.
Speaking of a chipmunk, she had 3 pieces of pancakes sitting up here, stuffed all of them in her mouth.
Oh, tell her be careful.
That's just making sure the dogs don't get in.
I think so. Yeah, she's getting independent. Because I got a cup sitting right here, and she started to take a step, turn around, reach back, got a cup to get something to drink. I'm putting the cup back. She's at the age where she can do it on her own a little bit.
I think everybody knows the Safe Light song too. Safe Light repair, Safe Light replace. That's right. Hey, what was that thing that they said JD Vance, right? And didn't Trump say JG Wentworth or something up on stage a couple weeks ago?
Couldn't tell you.
And everybody was laughing about it.
To the cash now.
Yeah, J.G. Whitworth.
877 cash now, right? 877
So-
cash now.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
people are always like, "Oh, these songs are so stupid." I'm like, "Yeah, but you remembered it, right?" That's exactly what they were going for.
Yep, jingles
Yeah.
stick in your head for a reason.
I think your safe flight
Oh, what a relief it is.
also plus.
Yeah, that's the truth, though, man. That's exactly what those companies were hoping for.
Mhm.
Because, like I said, there's certain ones that I always remember, like Safe Flight, J.G. Wentworth. The Safe Flight's got those same stupid little jingle.
Yeah, but for every good jingle, there's 1,000 bad ones.
Cadbury chocolate. Especially Cadbury's flake. But only the flakiest, crumbliest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before.
That's Cadbury.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Come this
don't
way.
remember. I don't think they've ever used that one over here. At least I don't remember that advert.
You see the pop
It-
Cadbury does the one with the bunnies every year, but
Tina.
I don't think there's really a song to it. Is it?
No.
They make like is it chicken noise or
cream-
something?
Yeah.
Make Cadbury's cream eggs.
Now, there are the ones that are really bad that you remember because they're so bad.
You all right?
We had one for a laser hair removal and skin
You
place
change your diaper?
around here. And it was
Go up there.
advanced laser therapy.
Okay.
Reveal a new you. But they're talking in the middle of it. They had to tell all their features and stuff. So the only line I remember right now is for the skin and hair removal you need. It was just, it's like, all right, stay away from the features.
Now, do you do like anybody else in any other profession when you watch something on TV? Do you judge the commercials a lot, Donald?
Yes and no.
I get.
You pinch ideas. Well,
Actually, what I do is I look at it and I do judge it a bit, but I can see the process behind the scenes. I can be like, oh, they want to do this and this, and I guarantee somebody came up to me and said, you have to have this, and so
yeah. Yeah. When the person that's having the advert done says, I want that in the picture, and you think, no, you really don't.
This is pop.
yeah, you'll see a commercial that has a really good theme and it's going along, and all of a sudden there's something that just does not fit at all. It's like somebody shoehorned that in because we had to have it. Where's the phone?
I don't know. I heard it was Trump at a rally, Frank, but I don't know. I have to
Lay
look
down.
it up and see. Because I didn't actually go look
Lay
at the
down.
clip. Let's see if I can find it.
I'm Daddy. Papa.
I found it funny. I don't care if you said it by accident or not.
Lay down.
I noticed Bud Bieber put a post up on Facebook today. Isn't it weird how to get into the Democrats' national conference you need photo ID, and yet to vote you don't?
Football. Jody. Come on, dogs.
find a-
Jody was here before.
Yeah, it seemed like Jody and Frank never get to meet each other. They're always in and out. One's here, then another one comes in.
Yeah,
They
I'm
talk
trying
to
to
each
find
other a bit.
the video, but it's this. Some of the articles said Trump mistakenly refers to his new running mate as JD Wentworth.
Uh.
He was probably listening to the commercial a few minutes before his speech, and he was like,
Yeah.
"That fucking song will get stuck in your damn head, dude. I'm telling you."
Shit, he might have done it on purpose to get it. He may have did it on purpose to get the little earworm for everybody else. You know, to think about advance.
I mean, he could have said it just trying to be funny too. I mean,
Yeah, he tries to be funny.
but what I'm saying is, dude, I wouldn't. Be
Okay.
surprised
It
if
was
he
a
wasn't-
rumor.
Was it? That's what I was trying to
But
find
it-
out because I never saw the actual video clip, but somebody said something.
I'm seeing it on Snopes, and
That's why I was
he
reading.
did not do that.
It. Okay. Yeah, I just was pulling that article up to read it. Yeah, that's the, isn't that the?
When I left.
So here's the thing: we are living in a post-truth world. I've seen so many lies and so many rumors and
Well, that's why I was
AI-generated
trying to.
images.
That's why I was trying to find something on it because I wasn't sure if it was true. You know.
Yeah, right. But there are probably 100,000 people out there who saw the exact same thing and don't question it; they just believe it.
Right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like me, like if I read an article and it says, "Oh, somebody said this," I'll go looking for the video because I want to see if they actually said it or what kind of context it was said in. Because sometimes different news organizations can take things out of context and try to spin it to make it look worse than it was. You know. So I'll go out and look for this. I want to watch the full clip and see what the context of the video was. I always do that. Like I'm one of those ones where you watch one of those videos on YouTube and it says 10 sites you should never visit. Well, I visit every one of them. Immediately go to each one of them as they're going down the list. Let me go check this site out real quick.
I ignore those because it's just clickbait anyway.
Yeah, that's probably why they did it. Well, yeah, I think sometimes it's worth making a bad jingle for something because those are the ones that stick in people's minds.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what me and Donald were saying. Yeah, that's exactly why they're very good at sticking in your head.
Mm.
Like I said, you could probably walk up to 8 out of 10 people in the U.S. and ask them to sing the J.G. Wentworth or the Safe Light song, and they'd probably be able to sing it to you. I guarantee you, it wouldn't be hard to find somebody that would know both songs.
Yeah. I think probably your Safe Light is the same as our Auto Glass because they do their jingle is Auto Glass Repair, Auto Glass Replace.
That's exactly what it is over here. It's Safe Light
David-
Repair, Safe Light Replace. That's how they sing.
Yeah.
David Oldman was a big advertising executive, kind of like Mad Men days,
Uh-huh.
but for real. And he had a saying: "If you have nothing to say, sing it."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
But that's the thing is like, as much as people hate commercials and advertisements when they're watching something, you'll catch yourself fucking singing the song too, sometimes.
Well, it's stick
Yeah.
in your head, sure.
Yeah, and you'll catch yourself sometimes singing along with the damn commercial
Where's your worm? Where's your worm?
as you're
Yeah.
bitching about it. But that's the whole point of that marketing. I mean, it's good marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is like when our window broke, where was the first place me and Sarah thought of? Safe Light. because we've fucking heard the commercial. And then what did Sarah start doing? Start singing the damn song. That's the first place I thought of when we needed to get the windshield replaced. I was like, oh, we should call Safelight.
Yep.
Now I've got that fucking jingle stuck in my head.
See?
And I don't need a windscreen.
Isn't that what Charlie Sheen did in 2.5 Men? He wrote jingles,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
his main job? Yeah.
Jingles and songs for kiddies programs, I think it was.
I don't know if that job's even going to be lucrative anymore with all the AI coming out and stuff.
Oh no.
No.
That's a job that's definitely going to probably go away. I'm telling you, 'cause a lot of these companies, like as much as I would hope, like what you said before, Donald, how you wish that people will try to seek out the authentic or whatever, the man-made type, human-made stuff. I just don't see companies doing that because we all know how companies are. If they can save $1, they're going to cut jobs.
And I'm not sure if people will either. I mean, I would hope they will, but there's a reason why all these AI YouTube channels have popped up and make money.
Right.
Because people click on them.
Joe's gonna call his daughter and say that he's enjoying her so much that she doesn't need to come right away. She can come about 4 or 5 and pick the kid up.
You about to get that golden finger.
Joe acts like he ain't a big old softy for her.
She's walking around with a dog bone, which is a magnetic dog bone for the mechanical dog I have to make it bark and everything.
Yeah.
And she's using it as a phone talking to somebody.
Ah.
She's talking like an old person on the phone.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now?
she said, hello, this is the baby.
Joe's the type, if he was eating his most favorite snack in the whole world and he had 1 bite left of it and she wanted it, he'd give it to her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't know me.
Oh,
you really don't know me.
Look, he's trying to act all hard. We all know you were in the Marines, Joe, but it's okay.
Hell no, she ain't get
her.
it. She got my last bite of jambalaya. She ain't get it. It's too spicy for her.
Well, see, that's just you looking out for her.
Yeah,
but
right.
if it wasn't spicy,
let's say that. Let's say that.
Yeah, well, the whole
my last fried oyster or my last fried shrimp. Yeah, I'm looking out for it. Might get a shell in there,
Everything has to be too spicy.
Hey, you're too loud.
It's like I say, precious. No, I'm sorry, it's got onions in. You can't eat onions.
dude, I've seen my grandpa was I'd say my grandpa was like a real hard ass with my parents or my dad back in the day and his brothers and sisters, but with his grandkids, he was completely opposite. I've seen a lot of grandparents like that.
Yeah, there tends to be a difference between your own kids and your kids. I think the grandkids get a lot, mainly because you can give them mum and dad.
Well, and you're in a different mind state of life at that age, right? Than you were when you were in your 30s raising kids, right?
Yep.
So
Right, I'm gonna have to disappear for a bit while we're dressing. I'll be back in a bit. Not too long.
enjoy your salad. You just mute yourself. Turn your camera off. There you go. Yeah, I'd just turn your camera and mic off for you, Mark. You don't have to leave the panel.
Donald, you look awful serious today.
I'm reading.
I thought maybe this was Serious Tuesday.
When's the last time you just gone to a library and just chilled in a quiet library and read a book, Donald?
Yeah, like some people.
It seems like
love to
something
be
you would
in
enjoy to
libraries
do.
and read books.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks.
I actually don't mind doing it. I actually
I
like
love going to the library. Actually, my favorite thing to do is I need to just concentrate and think. I love going to the library because it is a great mixture of activity and silence.
Uh-huh.
And it's just very conducive to.
No,
There's no
dude,
distractions.
sitting in a library is very relaxing. Especially if it's a dude, I've always wanted to go to that big ass library they have in New York. I can't remember the name of it. They have a really big one there. It's like 3 or 4 stories. I want to go to the Library of Congress and check it out. That'd be pretty cool. Because apparently there you can like request books and then they have this whole system or whatever, and it will come out on like a conveyor belt thing and bring it to you. You can look at it or whatever, do whatever, and then you can return it when you're done with looking at it.
What's this about Dominic's epic writing on his Facebook post? But yeah, I go to the library relatively often. I would say at least once a month.
You guys got a pretty decent sized library there?
Joplin's is pretty decent size, but for what I use it for, I go to the Web City one as well. It's got several floors to it, but mostly it's meeting rooms in the bottom. And then it's kind of split level. But I go there and usually have a notebook and my iPad out and do some writing.
Lily, you need a diaper change?
Do work.
You gonna tell me?
Yeah. Why do you want? Why the wall?
You tell me when you need a diaper change.
Why was the wall? That's the design.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about here. This is the one I've always wanted to go check out. It's been in a lot of movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the movies was it recently, I think it was the new Ghostbusters where the lion comes to life, right? I think this was
Now that happened in the original Ghostbusters.
I thought that one of the newer ones had that happen in just recently too. They end up at the library again.
It might have.
I got to go back and look. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to this library and check it out.
And I might be thinking wrong, but I thought one of the original Ghostbusters, either one or two.
You
One.
could be right. I just could be mixing them up.
Give me
I'll
one.
have to go back and look. It's epic. Like reading a novel. What? Hold on, let me go to Facebook.
Holy crap! Yeah, it is.
What's he talking about?
In the twilight of late August, he's got pictures that he took with his drone, then the text that goes along with it. In the twilight of late August, the city lay beneath a tempest-brooding gaze. The air clung to the skin, a paradox of heat and chill, like the breath of a feverish dragon. The storm, a cosmic symphony, swirled overhead, a Pink Floyd reverie painted across the sky. And then it continues on for.
Now, are those famous like poems, or did he do them himself?
No, I think he's.
AI.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's not AI though. He loves to play around with AI, so that wouldn't surprise me. Not to say he couldn't come up with something like that on his own, but that honestly wouldn't surprise me if he was using AI to come up with like a really cool.
But then, since Pink Floyd Reverie painted across the sky, then everything starts with a Pink Floyd lyric. Breathe in the air. Pink Floyd lyric. Whispered the wind, carrying the scent of eucalyptus and anticipation. The clouds thicken, tumultuous. Danced their celestial ballet, their edges frayed by lightning's electric touch. The city spires reached upwards, defiant against the gathering darkness. Don't be afraid to care, echoed the raindrop. Which don't be afraid to care.
Give it to me. Put it up here.
How I wish you were here, the storm seemed to say, as if longing for companionship.
Don't you yell at me. Put it up here.
Like I said, Dusty, I wouldn't surprise. It wouldn't. I
Put it somewhere. Pup's gonna get it.
Surprised if Dominic didn't come up with that by himself. But like I said, he does love AI. He plays around with it a lot with ChatGPT and all that.
The very last
we'll
word
just
on
have to
the
ask him.
paragraph.
Next time we see him, we'll ask him.
Lily.
Yeah, if he's on later this evening, we'll ask him and see what if he came up with that on his own or.
Darkness.
Lily.
The last line on the breathe paragraph is darkness, but
hello, darkness, my old friend. It's just a bunch of music lyrics. But
yeah. Type it out in the chat and I'll tell you what it is. I'm not sure which word you're referring to because.
Turn it and put it back.
I read the book. I told you what we did in the book.
It reminds me of my brother was a huge Pink Floyd fan. It reminds me of a story he wrote one time, where he every line of dialogue in the story was a Pink Floyd lyric.
Come here.
Oh, for the love of God, Dusty.
Hey.
I didn't know what that word means. I didn't even know how to sound it out. He doesn't know every local code down there. It's the last word in the brief. Breath paragraph. Huh.
I don't see.
Last night was about Pink Floyd.
I don't see Kolok, whatever that is. I see cacophony. That's down on the wish you were here. The storm team says longing for.
You need to put like the most proper, like high society response to that post. Use nothing but big words.
The COO down there on the very last word in the breathe paragraph.
Give me the drink. Give me the drink.
The breathe paragraph is the very first.
Thank you. Welcome.
It'd be a high society British
A
response.
ducky.
Indeed.
Say, President Trump.
Cacophony. Basically like
Say, President Trump.
a lot of diverse noises, loud, like an orchestra tuning up could be a cacophony because they're not playing any song, they're just kind of all the noise, or a barnyard, if all the animals are riled up, could be a cacophony.
So I just want y'all to know, my granddaughter came over and picked up the Trump duck. She looked at it and gave it a kiss. Went, mwah. So she knows.
I don't do well with big words, Dusty says.
I'm going to send her
I do
home
well with
this.
words. A lot of times I don't do well with pronunciation. Sometimes
You
I'll
love
come across
Something
words
Donald makes
that
fun
I
of me
can't say.
about.
Say President Trump.
Well, I think a cacophony means mainly
Now, well,
a loud mixture
Say
of
President.
non-harmonic sound.
yeah, but what do you really consider
Yeah,
a
that's
big
what I
word,
described.
right? Because just because I mean, a word could be just a word, but because you've never used it or
Come here.
ever heard of it, doesn't necessarily make it a big word. It's just not a word that's commonly used.
Yeah.
Right, it'd be obscure.
Right.
Yeah, it might only have 3 letters, but if you don't use it a lot.
Like I said, you need to give Dominic a type of British high society response to his post. Use nothing but big words as a response. Or what we perceive as big words.
Say President Trump. I'm going to send her home to that Democratic household with this duck saying President Trump and giving it kisses.
Okay, the superlative agglomeration
You see,
of non-harmonic
so
intonations. Well, that'll do.
give the duck a kiss. There you go. You know the
That's
difference
a-
between a President Trump duck and a Biden duck?
Yeah.
The Biden duck would kiss her.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I guess that was supposed to be the wheels on the bus then.
She's doing all kind of stuff. She picked, I don't know if you heard, she picked up the President Trump duck and looked at it and then gave it a kiss. Went, give it a big kiss. So I'm sending her home to that Democratic household with the duck. By the time she leaves here today, she's gonna say President Trump.
Oh, Jesus. Joe's going to start an inner conflict in the family.
Hey, they may not send her back. Hey, say President Trump. Say President Trump.
She might be able to pronounce it easier if you just go Trumpy Trump.
Yeah.
That might be an idea.
Trumpy Trump.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, that'll
Say
do.
Trumpy Trump. Trumpy Trump.
What you need to do, Joe,
Trumpy Trump.
make sure that one of the songs she wants to hear is Nelly the Elephant.
Okay.
Hey,
Still Trump.
Nelly the elephant packed her trunk and said goodbye to the circus, and off she went with a trumpety trump trump.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
Donald could come up with a sentence like that without going to a library.
Hey,
Do what?
Like I
Trumpy
said,
Trump,
you respond
Trumpy
to
Trump.
Dominic's post with the most fanciest, like high society response,
Trump.
using nothing but big words, or what we call big words.
I'm more of a Hemingway kind of guy.
Lay down.
To an Australian, anything with more than 4 letters is a big word.
Like I find your phrase on line 4 to be very shallow and pedantic.
Dominic's not on, is he?
No.
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 I'll ask. I'm curious though if he came up with that on his own, because if he did a good job.
The writing is somewhat pedestrian, but it's not without its rustic charm.
There you go.
Got a little outback in that writing, huh?
Well, that's the second nice, pretty nurse I've had in my bedroom in 2 days now.
I mean, Dusty.
Yeah, I'm more of a Hemingway kind of guy. I think, the simpler the better.
Like
Straight to the point.
Dusty. Like Dusty, if you want to get your vocabulary up, just buy one of those word of the day calendars, and it will tell you how to use it in a sentence, and you just use it all day in a sentence. Try to fit it in as much as possible.
Do it the proper way and get the word of the day toilet rolls.
Yeah, it's better way.
Or Mark, he could read some Moorcock.
Oh yeah.
Well, oh
Yeah, he learns
More
some really weird words then.
Loves flowery words. Yeah.
What's that?
Moorcock,
me see.
he's like wading through sludge to get to his point.
Let me see.
Hey, hold on. His name is Samore Cock.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael
Well,
Moorcock.
yeah,
Put it on here.
but
Oh, dude, that would have been hilarious in school. Could you imagine having
Where
that
you go?
last?
Let me
Oh
see.
my god, dude. Oh, you would have got picked on so bad in
Where you foot?
in high school.
He was called Michael. Science fiction, sword and sorcery, and really weird books.
high fantasy.
A name like that with the mom jokes would have went great together. That'd have been a great pairing.
Well, yeah. I bet you really had fun when they discussed Longfellow in poetry class.
Yeah.
You really got your
Bad.
Wadsworth.
You see your nose? Your nose all stuffed up?
Maybe they should be John Cooper Clarke.
Yeah, that would be the difference. John Cooper Clarke he uses some big words, but most of his stuff is just straightforward,
Look at me. Go lay on the sofa.
straight speech.
That was like those poor people that actually had the last name Gaylord. And probably,
Guy named Gaylord.
that's what I'm saying. They probably went through their whole life trying to like bury that last name to not really bring light to it. And then fucking Meet the Fockers comes out.
Lay down.
It's not as bad as those that were called Gaylord as a first name.
Well,
Yeah,
no, and then the
I knew
movies.
Gaylord first name, yeah.
Well, I'm saying, and then that
Can you
movie
imagine
comes
being
out.
called Gaylord?
No. So you ever seen the movie The Fockers with
Yeah.
yeah, and her middle name is Martha, so her name was what was it? Oh, what was her first name? It was Deborah
Something
Martha
Martha Fokker.
Focker. Yeah, Martha
Yeah.
Focker. But if you actually look in the credits of the movie, there's a couple. I think there was a guy that worked on the movie that actually had the last name.
Well, yeah. Fokker was a German warplane. So it's a German name.
Poor Dusty said, "It's try being named Dusty in school."
That would be a good name, like Dusty River. That'd be a good fake name.
Or how about Dusty Shelf?
Well, in
Was-
Three
was
Amigos,
Dusty-
wasn't one of them named Dusty Bottoms or something like that?
Yeah, just Dusty Bottoms. Yeah.
Why would Dusty be that bad of a name, man? I knew a couple
Because-
Dusties in school and never really thought of their
So-
names like that.
Dusty, are you actually literally named Dusty? Or is it just
I would
a
have
short
figured him.
version of Dustin?
I would have figured him being, you know, in high school and only being 4'2" would have been worse than the name Dusty.
Or what about Dusty Crotch?
Fucking Paul's in there coming up with all these names.
Yes. So that means yes, you named Dusty, not Dustin.
What the hell?
Dusty Ray.
I was actually thinking about changing my name to Jason because everybody that fucking meets me for the first time always ends up calling me Jason. Every fucking time.
Well,
It's
you
the
could-
white
you-
mask that
you
does
could,
it.
You could change it to Justine.
Isn't it? It's the white mask and the dagger that does it.
Who's the one that still calls me Jason and they've known me on here for like 3-4 years? There's somebody that still calls me Jason all the time. I can't think of it. Who it is.
Thank you.
Might be Bill from Coast to Coast. There's one of them that always will call me Jason in the chat when they're on panel. And they've known me for at least 3 years.
I watched Scott's stream last night. Lloyd didn't come on because his allergies are making him cough a lot.
Scott stream.
Yeah.
Who's Scott?
Jack Rabbit.
Oh, Jackrabbit. Scott, yeah. Honestly, I don't watch. I occasionally will peek in on a couple of shows. I just don't watch any live shows anymore. I might say hi in Wedges. I might say hi in Bills for a little bit, but yeah, I just like Bill Coast to Coast. I don't really go to anybody else's channels anymore. I might say hi on Lloyd's too. That's about it.
Got a message in chat, Justin.
Was that somebody else's doorbell then, or was that my
What the hell?
my phone
My arm-
ringing?
Well, I didn't go because I don't give a shit if people like me or not, Dusty. I just don't. I didn't have any drones anyway. I didn't want to go. I don't have interest in drones no more. So why the hell would I go to a drone meetup?
My arm is just twitching.
Oh, that's not good.
Happened twice now this morning.
I'll go get looked at if you're because you look like you're nervous about it. You not have any like numbness or anything, are you?
Mm-mm. No,
That
it's just
could
weird.
be-
I'll go drink a glass of water.
How the fuck is that gonna fix it? Well, I guess in the movies that's like the fix of everything, right?
No,
He's having a heart attack. Give him a glass of water.
No, it could be a symptom of dehydration.
I don't think though. Donald drinks a lot of water though.
But it's,
I haven't
it's
today,
more,
Uh,
it's more likely just a trapped nerve.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's just
Is it like shaking or you're just like your fingers twitching or something? Or
No,
it's
my
like
bicep is twitching. So I'm just sitting here and I'm
Oh, I
watching
see.
it.
Just muscle spasms. Yeah, it could just
Yeah,
be a muscle spasm.
that's why isn't that what I said?
Potassium. Get some potassium.
Pretty much.
Muscle.
Eat a pickle.
If I had a banana, I'd eat a banana.
A banana, yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, dude.
Ooh, I do
Oh,
need
here
to
you
go
go.
to the store. Yeah, I do need to go to the store and get some milk. So
Joe and his random bananas.
Hey,
I can buy a milk.
It was
I can
not
buy
random.
milk and bananas and.
hey, drink it.
Yeah, there you go. Banana milk. Yay. Yeah, I can't remember who said that. Was it you, Justin, that said you don't really get banana milk over there?
I've never actually noticed it anywhere in the store. I mean, I'm sure it probably exists, but I would like it though because I like bananas. I probably would like it.
Mm.
Like I'm one that likes like the dehydrated bananas and all that. I love banana flavored stuff.
Oh, yeah, I
like that.
love them. Banana crisps, yeah.
Or like the banana taffy and stuff. I love banana taffy. So yeah, I'd probably like banana milk to be honest with you. I like banana flavored stuff.
Yeah, now that is probably something I would use one of them food dryers that Don uses for that, making banana chips.
Yeah, I like those. Dehydrated. Those are actually good to add to your cereal too. If you want to, you add them in the cereal,
yeah.
let them soak in the milk for
Yeah.
a couple minutes.
Well, you can actually get some cereals with them in.
All right, I'm gonna jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Justin's gone, Paul.
Where'd he go?
He had to go and do something,
Oh, yeah, the windshield thing, huh?
possibly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did say.
Otherwise, Sarah would kick his butt.
Did she say 11:45 or something? That would. It's not 11:45 yet over there, is it? It's only 11, isn't it?
Hey, the cable company's hiring installers here in Joplin. I can go back to work where the cable company is just an installer.
Yeah, it's a relatively straightforward, reasonably well paid job, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you get free cable.
I get free cable and free internet. That's nice.
What is it? What does it pay?
Doesn't say.
And probably a firm's vehicle as well.
I wouldn't want another vehicle parked in front of my house.
Especially one that's a van with the name of the company written all over it. Yeah.
But they had good benefits.
Well, yeah, I guess they've got a health plan and stuff like that, haven't they?
They had decent benefits. Just
What do you apply for it online or do you have to go someplace?
it's online. They got rid of their local manager, so I can't even go in and talk to the local manager because they got rid of the local manager and brought it. They consolidated that off to.
So is
I want to say Hannah.
is it a company you've worked for before?
Mhm.
All right.
It's the company that I worked for what 23 years.
Oh, the one that you did the
Yeah, it'd be
videos.
just a different division of the same company,
All right.
but it involved being out in all kinds of weather, outside, climbing ladders.
Why would you have to climb ladders?
It'd be a cable installer. You have to climb the pole.
All cable is an underground.
Oh, ours is all underground. So you would actually get part of the company that comes out and does the connection that goes from the actual cable through your garden to the outside wall of your house. Then
Yep.
you will get somebody else who comes and fits the inside bit.
No,
Nope.
Yeah, well,
you're responsible for everything.
That's the way it works here.
Well, that's because what they're doing, I guarantee you, Mark, they've contracted for this one with this company, and they've contracted for this on another company.
Oh yeah, most likely, yeah. I mean, the hardest part of the job is getting the cable from the cable that runs down the sidewalk of the street into the garden. Because once it's in the garden, it's only about 3 inches underneath the soil. They don't do much for that. And then just even when it's fiber optic.
Be learning a whole new set of skills I know nothing about any of that. But all they went to the high school diploma or GED. Sounds like they just want somebody who is willing to show up and do the work.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tim used to do, innit?
And they do have free tuition too. Yeah, tuition reimbursement.
Well, that's it. All you need to do is learn.
That's how I got my degree before. Is I went back to school when I was working there and went back and got my marketing degree.
All you've really got to learn how to do is connect cables. Everything else is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So just climbing ladders, connecting cables, and drilling holes.
and it looks what they're hiring for is only to the first distribution amplifier, so it wouldn't be the big tech stuff. They got other people doing that. This is just out to the basically from the house to the pole.
Yeah.
But you have to work in small confined areas, work in all weather and conditions, which sucks.
That's true. Well, I guess that if it was a hurricane, they wouldn't actually expect you to climb a pole.
Not during it, but whenever you get storms come through, knock stuff off, it's all hands on deck.
Yes. I mean, I suppose as an installer, it's not just insulation, it's repairs as well, isn't it?
When the tornado came through, man, they had those guys working so much overtime.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder about this. They're hiring for this digital media sales assistant.
That could be anything from a call center.
I'm looking here. Oh, I know what that is. That's a salesperson, and I know what job that is, and that's like a salesperson who sold what I used to do. They sell ad time, Google, stuff like that. But
right. Yeah,
they've gone through so many people because
yeah.
But
I'm not but I don't think I could ever do something like that. Like
doing sell.
Trying to sell.
Yeah, that was it. They want somebody going around doing a lot of door knocking.
Yeah, trying to sell something that people don't want.
Yeah, that job that they're hiring for, they need somebody to be door knocking, and they really need somebody who's willing to go out and hit some of the smaller towns in Kansas, Parsons, where we have a system. They need somebody to be going over and doing that type of stuff outside of town.
Yeah,
doing a road warrior. But they do have a multi-dwelling unit sales support specialist. So basically entering orders and stuff. And they're hiring multiple locations.
Well, give it a shot, Donald. You never know.
Give what a shot?
Yeah, if they put you back in the same office, you could rescue that phantom.
That would be the digital media sales position would be out of that office.
Okay, everybody, I think I'm going to close it down.
Okay, Paul.
We'll see all of you again later, right?
Yeah, I'll be here later.
Okay.
Wave.
Bye.
Go kiss mom.
Bye.
Bye.
Blowing y'all kisses.